Hey guys, welcome back to Farm Life with Kids. Today, I'm excited to show you my seed haul from Baker's Creek. This video is not sponsored. This is just something that I'm sharing with you that I purchased with my own money. So let's get started. So for the very first time, I decided to go ahead and spend a little bit extra money on seeds. Baker's Creek is what I chose, and this is how they came packaged. So this is just a basic yellow, envelope with the little bubble wrap inside. And now let's see what I got. All right, for the first seed pack that I got was a tomato. Of course, tomatoes are a staple. If you're starting your garden, this is definitely something that you should have in there. Tomatoes are, very, very useful in the kitchen. So I chose tomato called World's Earliest. It's supposed to be one of the earliest producing tomatoes, so it doesn't take as long to produce fruit. It looks like your basic beefsteak tomato. It's nice and big and round, so we're gonna try that this year. I also did a different variety called Martino's Roma tomato. So as the name kind of implies, this is a Roma tomato, the shape a little smaller. And we're gonna try that one this year. I'm excited to try both of these because tomatoes are one of my favorite things to grow. And so we're gonna try those two. We also got some lettuce, of course. You gotta have some lettuce in your garden. This one is called Lollo Rosa. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing, but this seems to be a curly type of leaf with that burgundy, that dark red coloring to it. And it's a little different from my basic, go-to green lettuce. So we're gonna try that. We are also gonna try the Buttercrunch lettuce. Now this one I've been wanting to grow. I don't know why I haven't, but I just, I haven't grown it before. So I'm excited to grow this. For salads, sandwiches, anything that you use lettuce for. This is usually something that, a lot of people use, and now I'm gonna try that this year. And of course, the peppers. We're gonna begin with the jalapeno pepper called Craig's Grande jalapeno. And this looks like your basic jalapeno pepper, which is exactly what I wanted. For this year, because it's my first year ordering from them, I want to go ahead and go with a basic, not very exotic or fancy type of thing. So this is your basic jalapeno for salsas, for any sort of recipe that calls for jalapenos, that's that. And of course, Serrano peppers. These have a little bit more heat, as you know, so very good with salsa, and I'm excited to grow them. I've grown them before, never from this company, but I'm excited for those. And we also have Poblano Pepper. This one, another one that I've never grown before, but I'm really excited for this one because I've just always wanted to grow them and make my own chiles rellenos from these. So I'm excited for this, and I'll share the recipe with you if this comes to, actually make it to the table. That will be exciting. Also, another pepper we got is the mini bell mix. This is just, the little ones, kind of mixed up as, the name kind of implies as well. The kids and I love to snack on these. So this is gonna be a very, very easy to grow, hopefully, and very delicious snack. For a bigger pepper, I chose these right here called California Wonder. Your basic bell pepper. These are red. They also had like different colors, of course, the green, the orange, the yellow, and all that stuff. I chose red. The green usually tends to be cheaper at the grocery store. You usually pay more for the different colored ones, so I got this one. I also got Tomatillo Verde. So this one, I've also never grown before. I don't know why, but I haven't. So I'm excited for this. This is also very good for the salsas and other types of recipes. So this one's going to be really exciting to grow the very first time this year. And we also did some melon. This year we chose Honeydew Orangeflesh melon. they have a lot of varieties of melons on their site. Some looked very tempting for me to purchase because they just look really cool. But this was the more basic one. So I wanted to get something that I know I might like and start from there. So this is called, again, Honeydew Orangeflesh. And I also got watermelon. This one is Stone Mountain watermelon. I've grown watermelon before, but not very successfully. I tend to grow some that either don't produce very much or they produce, but they don't fully make it to maturity where they're not as sweet as they should be. So I'm excited for this one. The kids love watermelon, so they're gonna love me if I get to grow this properly. And broccoli. Broccoli is something that for some reason is a little intimidating for me to grow. I don't know why, but I said, you know what, this year's gonna be the year. I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna grow this, and we're gonna have a great time, hopefully. This one is called Waltham 29. It looks like your basic broccoli. Again, they have lots of different varieties on their site, and this one just seemed to be the more basic, normal, broccoli. So I went with this one. Let's see how that does, as well as cauliflower. Cauliflower Rover, I believe. So again, it looks like your basic cauliflower, and it is something like the broccoli that I kind of don't know if I'll be able to, care for it properly. So if you have any suggestions, comments, or anything that you think will help me to grow these, make sure that you leave the comment below, because I always reply and always read all of your guys' comments. So please give me some tips on these too. And let's see, the next pack is Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts I did grow last year. I did harvest some, but then the rabbits got to them. The rabbits were eating the leaves, and it was just, it was a great snack for them, and who blames them, right? So this year, hopefully I can keep the rabbits away from all this stuff, and we're able to harvest a little more from these. Let's see, we also have corn, of course. This was something that I had to go back and place another order because I had forgotten them on my first order. I totally forgot about corn. I had made a list, made sure that I got everything I wanted, and of course I forgot the corn. So this is what I chose. It's called Dorinny Sweet, and it looks like your basic sweet corn. So, again, another thing that is very popular in the kitchen, at least for our household. So we're gonna be planting that. Now this one is something we've never tried before. This is called dragon tongue beans. I'm sure most of you guys already know about this variety of bean. It's very popular. It's kind of one of those, cool things to have in your garden. So as far as taste, I don't know, but I know that they look very beautiful, and they're a bush bean. So we're gonna see how these go. Next we have cucumbers. Cucumbers are very fun to grow, very easy to grow. I always have really good luck with these. So we chose Boston Pickling. I've had this variety before from a different company. I'm excited to see how this one works, but I know that this is usually something that we have really good luck with. So cucumbers are really good. And also make sure that you check out the video on how to pickle your own cucumbers. I have a recipe up, so I'll make sure I link that now. And let's see, the next one we have is the Ruby Queen beets. The packaging is different for some reason on some of the package that I got. I'll show you in a minute, but this one came like this. No problem, I don't really mind, but it doesn't have the picture. So if I can, I'll go insert it now. So yeah, this is your, regular deep red beets, and yeah, these are going to be really good for juicing, salads, and all that stuff. Next we have pumpkins. Now I really wish that these had the packaging that I saw online, but I'll go ahead and insert it as well. These are supposed to be really big pumpkins and they look really cool. So I'm excited for this, and so are the kids, because we always grow pumpkins every year. And last year they did okay. We got lots of pumpkins, but not as big as we thought we were going to get. And so, you know, this, the way that it looks on the picture online and the comments and all that, I don't know, I'm really excited for these. And let's see, next we have zucchini. Zucchini gray is something that we use a lot in our kitchen for stir-fried vegetable, for just anything. These zucchinis not only taste great, but they do very well in my area. They produce a lot, and so we got some of this. And last but not least, my only flower purchase this year. We got sunflowers called Henry Wilde or Wilde, and they look like, I believe they're more of a bushier and thinner stalk type of sunflower. And I've grown all kinds of sunflowers in the past, so I'm excited to grow these and to add a little, you know, color to the garden. I really wanted sunflowers this year, so I just got these. And with the 3 different orders that I did this year from Baker's Creek, I got a free seed packet. And so because I did 3 separate orders, I got 3 separate packets. For the first one, I got white tomato, and it just seems to be a light colored, kind of white, as the name says, flesh tomato. And I've never had any tomato that is not red. So I don't know, I'm excited to try these. If any of you guys have had any of these seed varieties before, even from this company, I would really love to hear from you. Any tips or anything that you think will help me out this year. But yeah, this one is different. And also a different tomato that I got for free was the yellow pear. I did grow this last year. I think I grew it too late in the season, so when the frost came, unfortunately it got all the fruit that was on there, which was a lot, and it got it before I did. So hopefully we're not too late this year for that. The last free seed packet that I got with my purchases is the Cabbage Niro di Toscana. I hope I'm not butchering that, but it looks kind of like a kale. I'm sure it kind of tastes like, you know, of course, cabbagey kale type of taste. So I'm excited for this. I love growing greens, you know, so this is gonna be great on salads and maybe even making chips in the oven out of this. Anyways, that was it, you guys. This is all the seeds that I got this year, Garden 2021. I'm really excited to share this with you. I'm gonna be posting the progress on all of this, on how I start them, when I transplant them outside, and how to care for them. So make sure that you stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications, give this video a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!